check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
If you look at Irving, he's out in front in the East. A superstar talent, certainly worthy of accolades.
And getting the kind of attention you'd expect for a player having the kind of season he's having.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Baller is out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Howard in at the center position. And for the Nets, Allen is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. A couple teams now, Doris, slumping here in the middle of the season. How can they avoid lengthy cold streaks? The absence of wind.
Yeah, I think this is where veteran leadership can become such an integral part of the success over the course of a long season. This is the point when you start to lose games, you can sort of break apart and splinter, and that is where that veteran leadership in the locker room.
Athleticism on that finish.
Nice.
Whoa, just climbing the ladder for that 360. Stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish. Pass to Allen. James against Durant. Just 3 to shoot. Corner shot. Count that bucket.
They finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Reyes. He's covered by Irving. Passes it to Davis. Here's Howard. Tries again. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Jordan. From past the arc. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Yes, that goes in. Now Irving. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. Allen dishes to Irving. Back to Allen. The Nets working the ball around now. LeBron against KD. 5 to shoot. Allen trying to break free. In the corner, it's James. Uncovered. And he drops that one in.
Remarkable catch and shoot sequence right there from LeBron. Just a killer instinct whenever he gets the ball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the middle. Here's Allen. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Shot from 12. Another one falls to Brooklyn.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
Here's Reyes. And it's sent back by Allen.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Down low. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Inside, here's Irving. LeBron with some nice D.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
The Nets had to be so judicious and so smart with every move they made because they did not have top draft selections. So you have to use cap space to acquire picks. They had to find sleepers in the draft. They had to find players who were probably undervalued and then develop those players. This is an organization that used every tool at their disposal.
Allen trying to break free, and it's Durant missing.
nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
On the wing, Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got his second basket of the night. And Doris, the Nets showed they can manufacture a rebuild.
Kevin, what the Nets did was not easy. But to me, it shows you exactly how critical quality front office personnel is to the success of an organization. And the Nets were on point throughout the process.
He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Tenacious attack by Irving. The handle, the speed. Look out.
Davis inside, defended by Allen. Second shot opportunity, and it's Davis missing.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Lakers now. Here's Reyes. And again, the Lakers no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 9 points.
There's a marksmanship from Kyrie Irving. The lightning quick release. Boy, defender better have his hands up and ready.
Kicks it to LeBron. Pass to Reyes. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Dinwiddie finds Irving. Tries it from 19. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Dinwiddie with it, picked up by Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Doris, at times, he's been the Nets' best player. That's Dinwiddie. The players have taken their game to another level. A lot of improvement they've done individually. Any surprises that have caught your eye, Doris, over the years?
Yeah, I would say probably maybe the greatest single individual leap I've ever seen is by the reigning most improved player, and that's Pascal Siakam. Couldn't get in the rotation consistently in the postseason, and then became such an integral part of an NBA championship team. Kemba Walker, who is an all-star caliber player, all-NBA level guy, continues to stay in the lab and keep improving. So a ton of guys, DeMontis Sabonis, another young big who's been incredible. Just great to see guys progress.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got ballers. Davis is out there.
This sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. LeVert the pass to Jordan. LeVert against Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. J.R. Smith picks one up.
Earning a trip to the line. Karis LeVert is one tough guy. Has had to fight through so many leg injuries over the course of his career. Incredible.
James checked in for the Lakers. Well, at 6'7" Doris, Karis LeVert describing himself as a point/shooting guard.
Well, why not? Because his slashing ability, his blinding speed off the dribble is really what makes him problematic. His burst is special, and it doesn't matter if he's going left or right.
Here's Reyes. Howard, the pass to Reyes. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
They're still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Harris outside. It's LeVert on the wing, covered by Smith. Here's LeVert. 8 points for him. Pocket 4, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. And the dunk by James.
I tell you this, LeBron is hard enough to defend in a half-court set, let alone impossible to guard in the open floor.
Smith against LeVert. Outside Irving. Back to LeVert. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Hooked away. 5 on the clock. Durant trying to break free. Irving, good.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Popped up there for Howard. The pass to Reyes, and stolen by Harris. It's 2-on-1. LeVert inside the line, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Boy, the confidence level you can see in Harris LeVert to catch and shoot. It hits his fingertips, and he's ready to roll.
Here's Reyes, trying to get open. It's Davis. No good from Reyes.
It's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
And it's blocked by Reyes. Here's James, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Father Time has not caught up to LeBron James yet. This man looks like he is on a mission, and he continues to add to his legacy.
Ladies, who's checked in for the Lakers?
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
LeVert against Raiders. Irving with a clean look. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists now in this one. The feed to Davis. Nice defense from KD.
And his defense is so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
That one, no good. Loads it up for Davis, and Davis closes it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. KD with it. Picked up by Davis. Misses from close range. The Lakers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And here's Irving. 18 points for him. And nice shot by LeVert.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
And Howard has it in the corner to the paint. Trying to get open, it's Davis. No good that time. Great D that time from Irving. Durant. That was something else.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
Popped up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high-flying as ever.
Swiped it away. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Now at the moment here, let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. You take a look at Baldwin, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And there's always firepower in every rookie class, but even among the top guns, he's the best of the best. He'll be an offensive force for years to come.
Pass to KD. A rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Davis. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Well, think about the Nets' Kenny Atkinson, a finalist last season for NBA Coach of the Year. This young coach got a well-deserved contract extension. What I love is this team competes at a high level every night.
Dinwiddie He's checked in for LeVert. Outside Jordan. Outside Irving. And that's a foul. Called on Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him. And Doris, you think about how hard this Brooklyn team competes. I think they take right after their head coach.
I don't think there's any doubt, Kevin. Coach Atkinson is still willing to get on the court and jump into drills with his players. Let's remember, going back to the early days of his career, he was a player development coach. And before that, yes, he even played. That effort and willingness to break a sweat very much reflected in his group.
Now here's Irving. 18 points for him. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Irving's got 20 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right. GA seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow. Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
To the inside. Here's Reyes. And Jordan sends it back.
DJ, twice on the house. No, sir. Get out of here.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Dwight Howard. And the Lakers with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Sinks it, and the shot from Reyes.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
The shot by Irving, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 22.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Here's Reyes, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Dinwiddie. Irving for 3. And that's collected by Reyes. Baller's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in. Nets trail by 6. Outside Irving. And down in the low post. It goes. Irving's got 24.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
Yeah, and they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
And here's a look at the numbers for him.
And it's a nice month he's having. Something's got him motivated. He's become a much bigger contributor offensively. He's settled into the kind of groove that every player wants to get in.
No good from Reyes.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Now the Lakers on the break. Waiters gets a wide-open look. A second chance effort. The layup is good as it's up and in from Reyes. And the Lakers lead by 6.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Dinwiddie with it. He had 25 points in the win against Philadelphia. Claxton the pass to Katie. Shot clock at 6. And on the way from open for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Evan?
The great assessment, good report, thank you so much.
Well, the multi-time scoring champion Kevin Durant is showing you he has got as complete a game as there is in the NBA. What a pretty pass. because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Nets trail by 6. Dinwiddie kicks to Jordan. Dinwiddie against Waiters. Dinwiddie dishes to Jordan. Takes the 3, and it's blocked by Reyes, and he recovers it. KD passes to Claxton. The rebound by Reyes. Los Angeles leading by 6. It's tipped and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Pops it up for Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen this one or two times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan finishing end of the alley-oop.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now, here's Irving. He's guarded by Reyes. And it's Durant missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Green passes to Reyes, and he converts the layup. Baller's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Irving finds Dinwiddie. Here's the floater, rejected by Reyes. Floats it up for Davis. Durant with the steal. Right side Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And that's now 27 points for Kyrie Irving. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Baller having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving, and it's Durant. Then there's Allen, and it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Ray, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 9 points. Jordan kicks to KD. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. No good on the layup.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as it can have, you're right. The shot's good from Reyes.
They barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Dinwiddie against Waiters. Outside, KD. It's Allen on the way. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Pass to Reyes. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. 34 points for Baller.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And that's a foul called on Baller. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Outside Irving. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Over Waiters. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And that's now 7 points for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Oh, goodness gracious.
About that finish.
Oof, wow.
Making it personal with that slam.
Yes, that's one he couldn't wait to unleash.
How about the athleticism, the body control, the creativity? 10 out of 10.
Irving for 3, trains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 30 points.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Boy, you talk about the all-time great below-the-rim finishers. Kyrie Irving is on that list. He can use either hand.
Reyes, the pass to Howard. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Nets trail by 4. It's Crawford with the drive. That one falls, spinning off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists here tonight. Pass to Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the trade for Anthony Davis arrest for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Lakers lead by 4. Here's Reyes, and it's blocked by Jordan. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
They recover it.
You know, scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Able to score from almost anywhere. Kuzma rapidly becoming a guy that can hurt you.
The Nets shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third. Here's Dinwiddie. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them.
Well, Dwight Howard looking to score, and the coaching staff wants him to get these kinds of shots.
Here's Dinwiddie, and the layup's good off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Here's Reyes. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense there from KD. Well, these are players that have a job to do, and they've been doing it very well. Here's a look at the top passing point guards in the NBA over the course of the past 10 games. You take a look at Ball, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And, of course, Spencer Dinwiddie. He really does a great job leading his team. Such an unselfish player.
And obviously assists are the name of the game at the point guard position. And that's not lost on these guys. It's all about making their teammates better.
Yeah, you're right. Looking at some of the best teammates in the NBA right there. Each of those players such a joy to play with. Because when they're at the helm of an offense, the ball's always moving, everyone's involved, the game just flows.
Here's Howard, and it's blocked by Jordan. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harris has got the ball. No good from Durant.
He's missed everything he's taken in this quarter, and it's making it very difficult for them to come back.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Out to Kuzma. Here's Reyes. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 6-point game. And the pass to Irving. Harris outside. There's Crawford with the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Baller's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And he jams it with authority.
Just putting it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Now here's Irving. He's tightly guarded. 6 to shoot. T2 from Crawford. It's off. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Lakers lead by 8. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And the worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, GA, you know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Ball is out there with Dion Waiters. Then there's Howard. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Davis at the 4th. Reyes the pass to Davis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Lakers lead by 7.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Now Crawford. Harris outside. Trying to find Irving. He's got it now. And Davis sends it back.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
First one falls for him. The Nets making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. That one misses.
Well, DeAndre Jordan remains one of the best rebounders in the NBA. His ability to dominate the glass and get you extra possessions is the thing of beauty.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Nets trail by 12. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. And that's a foul called on both. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Jared Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. KD looking around. Irving. And it's blocked. And they get it back. They need this. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying it got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Well, guys, you see it so often. Kyrie Irving's speed makes him easy to foul.
And with DeAndre Jordan, the rebounding is as strong as ever, Doris. But what about the rim protection?
Well, I think obviously DeAndre's block totals aren't what they used to be when he was turning away 2 shots a game. But there's more to defense than just blocking shots. Jordan remains a plus defender.
Wait, does he know this is a real game? That's a dunk you do in your backyard.
Yeah, but you can't get on that highlight reel in your backyard.
This is part of the reason we watch for players and moments like this. My goodness gracious, how great is that?
Pocket 6. A deep 3 from Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Davis against KD. And good that time.
Now, Kevin Durant plays with great pace. He never allows the defense to speed him up. Just a pretty pull-up jumper.
Feeds it to Davis. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Nets trail by 12. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. KD, that's for two. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Durant's got 7 points here in this quarter. Lakers have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Howard's shot is good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Doris, you've covered so many great basketball players over your many years in this business. As a player, coach, a broadcaster, who has been your favorite athlete to watch or cover or report on?
All right, Kevin, you know I can't possibly name one, so I'm going to just throw several names out there. LeBron James has overcome so many challenges as a young person, even before his NBA career. So his story is absolutely incredible and inspirational. How about Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers in the history of the NBA? Or Damian Lillard, who has proven so loyal to his fan base and organization and is one bad man when a game is on the line in the playoffs.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break, and there it is for him. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, the length of Kevin Durant on the defensive end, creating havoc and an opportunity for his guys.
And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Irving from long range. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Offensive rebound. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Davis has got 8 here in the quarter.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lakers leading by 20. Here's Reyes. Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. Doris, when you look at the success of international players, and the league has a litany of very good international players, Doncic being the latest success story, is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the greatest, and to me, the greatest international player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka's going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame career if he stays healthy. The reality is this. The NBA is looking for the best players to man those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't matter where you're from, what the color of your skin is. If you can play the game of basketball and play at the highest level, the NBA wants you to be a part of their league. Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Reyes, the pass to Howard. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Brooklyn's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Back to Irving. Jordan trying to free himself up. The putback
the second half. They haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
Reyes. He's covered by Irving, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. Doris, you and I love history. And you were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship rings. Do you think anyone's ever going to break that record?
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin, and the reason is, number one, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell, in no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure. But it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams. Nutrition